I am still here at the late hour of 8:15 a.m. I am at the Moore Creek campsite. I stayed here last evening. I was very happy to have another couple here. They were flip-floppers, Spark and Sela, and it was lovely to share dinner with them and also not be alone. Nothing happened, of course. It was eerily quiet until it didn't really rain, but it was very misty, and I don't know if a cloud came through or what, but my tent and everything got really soaked. I'm just taking my sweet time packing up. It dries, my tent dries pretty quickly, and the sun is just peeking out. It won't totally dry by the time I have to pack it up here in a few minutes, but it'll be markedly better than it would have been had I gotten up and out early. The other reason I am not up and out early is because I have a mere 5 miles to go to my shuttle to go into the Grove Hostel in Franklin, North Carolina and have a town day. I'm very excited about that. Everything needs to be dried out. My quilt, it got a little damp from the condensation inside my tent. My clothes need to be washed. I need a shower, the usual. But yeah, this is a pretty cool tent site. I will turn the camera around and give you a little 5-second tour. This is the Moore Creek tent site. The Appalachian Trail is right up there, so it's literally right off the trail. You can see how close my tent site is to the trail, and I used to be sketchy about that, but I actually prefer to be closer to the trail versus tucked back in when I am alone, although I wasn't alone last night, thankfully. There are spaces, I mean, there's little trails that go up and all. You can put tents all over around here. My neighbors were way back up in there. Right near my tent, I had a nice fire pit. But the best thing about this is Moore Creek itself, which is over here. And, oh, you can't really see it from here, but it's just down that little hill, flowing water for days. And that is a real rarity these days on this hike. I have to be really careful about where my water sources are. And I was very grateful to have one right here when I pulled into camp around 4 o'clock. Anyway, that's the nickel tour of the Moore Creek campsite. And I'm going to get my tent packed up and get to the road for my shuttle. I have about 2.3 miles to the pickup point. You can see it's a beautiful day. A little bit hazy, but the sky is blue. White puffy clouds. Loving the sunshine after a few days without it. And the trail is a little bit uneventful, which isn't a bad thing, as I say. I did run into another southbound through hiker. He was way faster than me. He is slack packing today through another hostel, so he buzzed by me. But it was nice to chat, and he told me that the hostel he was at, there's a few other flip-floppers and southbounders. I'm hoping I can run into more people once I get on back on trail tomorrow. And yeah, that's about it. It's a beautiful day out here, and I have a nice short hike. I'm gonna get some town food and wash my clothes and wash myself, dry out my gear after last night's condensation fest inside my tent, and hopefully get some relaxing in between all that. Rock Gap, that's where I want to be. Just got to make it down to the parking area for Sherpa L to pick me up. Whoo-wee, I'm timing it about perfectly. It's about 11:15, so if he's there a little bit early, I will not complain. It's supposed to be there at 11:30. Here I am at Lazy Hiker Brewing. Time for a cold one. Maggie, you're a pretty girl, aren't you? Can you look over here? Hi. Give me a kiss.